won the junior race in 1922, and he then went on the next year in 1923 to win the senior race.
Did you know your granddad at all, Ruth?
I didn't, but I got to know him because I did some research on him and did a book about him, so I feel like I know him now. I think he was not expected to win it because there were more well-known ones around at that time that they thought that they would win it, but he was a very determined person, so yes, it was lovely for the island and lovely for him. And he did it, the average speed that he did the senior in was 55.55 miles an hour. And the roads were really stony and it was not a good day, raining. Yes, so it did really well.
Isn't that funny to think 55 miles an hour being the winning speed when you look now at the plus average, yes. 130, 135 miles an hour that we see?
Exactly.
And you still have that bike that he won on in 1923? We do.
It's still in the family and it's been in the family all the time. So because my son Daniel died of bowel cancer and just after TT this year, he was only 40. So I thought it would be nice, especially this time of year, it would be a good way to raise bowel cancer awareness on the island by putting Granddad's bike on display on Sunday down at the Trike Tours shop between about 10:30 and 3. And it's inside, which is good in this weather. So just to give everybody the opportunity to see it because it doesn't get out in public very often. So I just thought it'd be nice for people to see and also to just draw people's attention to bowel cancer awareness on the island because it's actually the second most diagnosed invasive cancer on the Isle of Man. Obviously, I'm trying to reach younger people as incidences in younger people is rising around the world. So I just want to try and draw awareness to them, just to look out for anything unusual that might be happening because Daniel had, it was more that he didn't have the more obvious symptoms to start with. He was just unusually tired and he had a cough and he was kind of losing weight. So it's not necessarily the more advertised things that might be more noticeable. It's also little things that are just a bit different from the way you normally feel, especially in younger ones. If they just keep a lookout for it and just go and get things checked out, hopefully it'll just be something that can be sorted. So that's the purpose of putting the bike down there on Sunday.
Do you know what type of bike it is?
It's a Douglas. They were one of the first ones to have disc brakes, which was unusual in those days. Just designed by Mr. Bailey, the designer, in the February. And Grandad tinkered with it a bit. His tinkering probably helped a lot as well.
Well, fantastic that you've managed to hold on for it all of these years. Ever been tempted to put it on the market?
Of course not. No, initially I was years ago, I was wanting to get a documentary done on it, perhaps to make it work again, because obviously you can't just fire these things up, you have to check it over first. Documentaries are different now, it's more reality shows and things, isn't it? So it doesn't get fired up at the moment, but people can still look at it and it's in its original condition as well, so that's quite unusual for nowadays after 101 years.
Oh well, Ruth, it is fantastic what you're doing and best of luck with it. I mean, you're not trying to raise money at the minute, are you? It's all about awareness.
No, it's purely awareness. It's a free event because he was normally healthy and active and he thought it'd go away as things normally did, but unfortunately it didn't, so I just want to try and help anybody else to catch it early. That's the main thing. As I thought I'd be proactive, so I got some posters from Bowel Cancer UK myself and went around some larger businesses over here and just went in and asked them if they'd mind putting them on the back of their employees' toilet doors, because you get maximum attention there, don't you? So I potentially reached about 2,500 people now, and everyone's been so supportive and lovely. It makes such a difference, so hopefully it will help somebody.